Hi everybody, George back with another video. Today I'm going to do a link thread to Tone Scott. Tone Scott's been in the VC a long time, I think. Great channel. What you've got to do is pick 7 albums that have not been seen on the VC before, or you personally have not seen. Tone's a record producer. Mainly hip hop, I think, really, and he's got a great, shows fantastic array of LPs, classical, blues, jazz, pop, everything really. So Tony's got a great channel. I suggest you tune in, and maybe if you're going to do the thread too, just check Tony's what he's said, because I've probably got it wrong. Now, Tony showed an album by Keith Jarrett's brother. Now we all know Keith Jarrett, but his brother, can't remember his first name, possibly Andrew, who he reckoned he was a better musician than Keith, but hadn't got the fame. So my first album I'm going to show is an album by Roger Eno, Brian Eno's brother. This is a promo, white label promo. This is just a print of the album cover. This is from second album, I think, from 1985, Between Tides. So Roger first recorded with Bryan on Apollo with Daniel Lanois. I think that was his first appearance on record. And Roger's a fine musician in his own right, piano player. He's Brian Eno, I don't think you would call a musician, and he's Roger's brilliant musician, well trained. So this is piano music, and it's atmospheric in places, and it's a wee bit more classical, orchestrated in other places. Good album. Between Tides, Roger Eno. Second album off is the English band London Grammar. Truth is a Beautiful Thing. This is from 2017. I think Hannah Reid, I think that's her name is. Hannah Reid is the lead vocalist, and she writes all the lyrics. Second album, I think their first album was 2013. They've got a new album coming out next week, I believe. So they don't record very often. But if you like female vocals, this is a fantastic album. What more can I say? Give her a spin. Great album. Next up we have Public Service Broadcasting. Entertain, educate, inform, educate, entertain. This was from 2013. Seen them live about 4 years ago. 3-piece band, keyboard, drums, sort of bass. You would probably say they're an instrumental band. And what they do is play music along to excerpts from radio stations, but mainly like 40s, 50s, TV or film parts, scores, and they'll play music on top of that. Public Service Broadcasting, they've had 4 LPs, I think. This is their first. Definitely worth a listen if you like something a bit different. Next we have from 2001, I think this is. It's the Turin Breaks. and probably a wee bit part of the Britpop thing that was going on at the time, although these two guys are acoustic guitar. Really nice pop songs. Some band stuff in there too, but it's mainly the two guys on acoustic guitar. If you want to listen to a track, Feeling Oblivion or Underdog, Save Me. The Optimist LP, they're quite popular at the time. I think they're still touring and doing things. Turin breaks. Next one we have Material. This is from 1981. Memory Serves. So nothing much to see. So this is sort of a band, this is no wave sort of music. The band is Bill Laswell, who was in Pill and has quite a few amount of solo albums. I think he's quite famous really. And the guitarist in here is Fred Firth. So it's quite industrial, experimental in a way. There's a couple of vocal tracks. So it's maybe like Pill without Johnny Rotten's vocal, really. So they're good, experimental in a way. Bill Frisell, I'd love to get some of his solo albums. I think it'd be really good. That's Material, they're from New York. Next from Canada we have Ron Sexsmith. Love Ron Sexsmith, a great pop rock ballad singer. Most of his albums are quite similar, to be fair. I love his vocal. One of my favourite Canadians. Ron Sexsmith, and the track to listen to here, if you were going to have a wee listen, is Get In Line, the first track on this album. I think that was a bit of a hit for Ron Sexsmith. Love him. Next off we have Nancy Bryan. It's from 2000. This is Neon Angel. 2-disc 45. This is on Analog Productions. And Nancy's a wee bit like, I would say, Joni Mitchell. It's a 3-piece on this. Nancy sings, husband plays guitar, and there's a bass. So it's quite minimal. So this is on Analog Productions. This is a part of a series of albums that Chad released in 2000. There was a release of blues albums, and I got this also along with him. And when I got it, I thought, oh, what's this? Folky jazz? Oh, don't like that. That's not what I was signed up for. I wanted the blues, but anyway, this became my most played album out of the series of blues albums I've got. Nancy Bryan. Fantastic. I'll give you a wee spin of that. Sorry, I can't edit or anything. Let you have a wee sound. Nancy Bryan.
Dreamers who walk the night, never knowing what's wrong or right. She's down in despair, nobody looks, nobody cares. She came for the city lights, get set for her lonely life. Get set for her lonely life, get set for her lonely life. She can't wait anymore. She feels like
Okay, doc. See you soon. Have a good weekend.